And that's where, unlike other provinces, the voting process has been smooth, particularly in areas such as Ermelo. The queues moving swiftly with no technical issues. Most stations are expected to wrap up the operations by 10 o'clock tonight. Our reporter Gert Sibande is in the area and joins us live now. Gert, good evening to you. So things running smoother in Mpumalanga. Tell us the situation where you are. Remember, it is cut-off time now.
It is cut-off time, Xoli, and unlike chaotic scenes that we've seen all across the country, we've had massive issues with the fact that, most of the lines have been able to be gobbled up by the IEC officials inside the school classroom. I'm with IEC Regional Assistant Manager, Mr. Siyabonga, Nyaba. But Nyaba, the things have run much smoother here in Gert Sibande area. What has been the secret as opposed to other areas?
We have good evening to everyone at home, and we have a very nice and smooth running election at Gert Sibande. And we started very busy in the morning, and the queues were flocking, and we then decided to add more devices so that, when we're doing it getting busier, the devices sometimes get to take a longer time. Then in those instances, we make sure that we add more devices so that we are able to fast track the queue. In other instances, we have to stream to make it the two lines so that we are able to complete on time. As we are standing here, you can see behind me, everyone has been cast at their vote and everyone has voted. Now we are ready to start counting as we speak.
And we heard that from other places that they had problems with their VMD devices. How were you able to counter that?
Yeah, we did have some issues with the VMD, but in our cases, we were able to make sure that we add more VMD so that we are able to fast track the queue. Because when the VMD is offline at some stage, it takes longer to process. In those instances, then we add more VMD, then the queues get quicker, and then hence we are now finished as almost after 9, and we are getting ready to start the counting as we speak.
So 9 o'clock in Mpumalanga is 9 o'clock?
9 o'clock is 9 o'clock, and we're almost done, and we're starting counting now. By 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, the result will be out. Then we'll start capturing, and then we'll start seeing the result coming out of our screen as we speak at the results center.
But have you had any glitches from any other area that perhaps we weren't able to cover?
In Mpumalanga, especially in Gert Sibande, we were very lucky because all the areas, it was a smooth run and we never had any glitches. And although those minor ones in terms of maybe the VMD, where we were able to add more, and then we were then able to finish on time as we are still finishing at the moment, and we are starting to count as we speak.
Thank you so much. Well, there you have it, Xoli. 9 o'clock in Mpumalanga is 9 o'clock. As you can see, I'm cutting a lonely figure. No one behind me, and I'm out here freezing. But I think it's a job well done for the people of Mpumalanga.
Absolutely wonderful news to hear there, my colleague Gert Sibande. Perhaps he is one of those that are going to be lucky to have an early night while some of us burn the midnight oil. Can you believe it? Mpumalanga running things much smoother, specifically Gert Sibande area. So we have to be cautious because things may have run smoother in Gert Sibande. We're not so sure about what the entire picture looks like, but certainly where my colleague is, the voting has gone slightly smoother than the rest of South Africa.